coming out of the gate in April is not the easiest thing to do, and the expectations are going to be so high. So we'll make sure we talk to him about that. But being able to see what he's capable of doing is really exciting. He is a good player, and he's going to be a good player.
Were you surprised? Like, his maturity level was so off the charts for a young player, and even when he didn't win the Rookie of the Year, he said how humbled he was and how much he enjoyed seeing other rookies and everything. I mean, is that just something so refreshing about a young player?
There's a lot of things refreshing about him. I mean, one is the way he plays the game, but I think he is mature beyond his years. And when he does make a mistake, as all 21-year-olds do, he would listen and try not to do it again. There's a lot to like about this kid.
What's been the feedback on what his off season's been like?
You know what, Mickey, I have not talked to Trevor.
Okay.
Mickey has been in touch with him, and Mickey and Jason Beret and all the pitching guys are actually going out to Goodyear, I want to say next week.
Okay.
Because Mickey and Jason are going down to the ranch, I think, to produce, there's some speakers down there or something. Then they're all the pitching guys are going out to Arizona to meet, and kind of like a organizational, philosophical retreat, which is great. And I think obviously Trevor's name comes up in those discussions, and some of the minor league pitchers too. I think it's a really good idea. I was talking to Ruben Niebla about it yesterday, and the fact that Mickey and Jason are willing to go, as a matter of fact, all of them, you know, in the middle, right before the holidays, I think is really healthy for us to get better.
Tito, what comes to mind when you think about Daivd Ortiz, and were you surprised that he decided to retire given he's been playing so well the last 2 years?
You know, I haven't talked to Daivd at the time. I say hello to him, like, you know, when he comes up to the plate, he kind of tips his hat before he takes that monster swing that scares you. So I don't know. I'm glad he's able to do it on his own terms. I think when you've played and had a career like his, it's nice that you can do however you want to. Some guys want the uniform to really be ripped off their back. That's okay. You know, hear people get criticized for playing too long. Maybe that's what they want to do, even if it doesn't end perfect. Daivd has made his mind up that this is what he wants to do. Good for him. And you know, I think a long time ago, Daivd realized that the older you get, you have to work that much harder, and he's done it. And he's maintained a really high level, and now he's going to be able to do something else. I mean, knowing Daivd will probably be a movie star, or who knows, a rapper, and he'll be good at it.
Do you have any favorite Ortiz stories that you can share in front of cameras and microphones?
I was just going to say, probably not in front of the microphones. No, my you know, they're more general with Daivd. You know, like all of the big hits, all the big moments. And I was a first-year manager there, and he just continued to kind of put us on his shoulders. And I think at times when players go to maybe Boston or New York, or they can shrink from that, and it just seemed like Daivd just blossomed. And I know he had his moments, I know that, but it seemed to bring out the best in Daivd. And I mean, I owe him a lot. I mean, you know, this guy he's a big reason why I got a couple rings. He's you know, I've been through a lot with him. You know, I had to pinch hit for him a couple times. That still to this day stings for him. And you know what? It may have been a mistake on my part. I don't know. But you know, you do the best you can, and you fight your way through it sometimes. But to David's credit, like we did, we fought our way through it, but we got through it and came out better, and that's the goal. Not always going to be smooth sailing.
We're talking to John Farrell later today. What do you think about how he's come through his cancer diagnosis and treatments, and how much do you keep in touch with him?
Well, we're obviously pretty good friends. I was teasing him. I mean, I probably say things to him I shouldn't, but like, you know, we're getting our picture taken today. I was teasing him. I said, "Yeah, the cameraman says, why is there two guys with cancer?" I look like I was worse than him. I'm so impressed that, you know, he doesn't complain. I know there's no way he was feeling as good as he said during that time. When you go to the ballpark, he's strong. always has been, and he always will be. And, you know, he was telling me he was happy because I'm a little heavy. I'm like, you're alive, man. Who cares? You know, I'm so damn happy for him. Every time I see him, I like give him a big hug and slap him on the back. And it's good days are ahead for him. That's exciting.